Good morning. I am just loading up the dishwasher right now, and Peter has been kind of chasing after me through the bathroom, through the kitchen, asking me to correct his math, and so a lot of times that's how homeschool goes. I'm kind of like doing all the things that mom needs to get done, and then they are following me around with workbooks and other questions and things like that to kind of help them with. So that's what I'm doing. It is Monday here. I made a big list of everything that has to get done for the day. So a lot of times I'll work through this list throughout the day, but then also as the older kids finish up with their school, I will have them kind of fill their name in and do whatever things need to be done too. So that's kind of how things go here. So I'm just going to push in the dishwasher. It's not full, so we're not going to run it yet. I guess the lunch person will have to do that, and I'm going to get back to doing math with Peter, and then Sam and I are going to do a spelling lesson as well. We have a nice school room and a nice table for the kids to work at here, but guess where he is? Just in the living room, because that seems like that's how it goes a lot of days. And Peter is working on identifying 3D objects, right? Ball. How do you spell ball?
B-O-L.
Do you know how to spell all? Do you remember how to spell all?
Apple core.
How do you spell all? A-L-L. Yes, that's all. So how do you spell ball?
B-A-L-L.
Yes.
Ball.
Your hands smell nice.
Ball.
Yep. It is ball, you're right. So Joe's over here hanging out with us too.
A core.
What?
Stop it.
I told you couldn't watch TV, right?
Mom,
We said you have to stop it.
Pencil ever.
I know, those pencils have to be sharpened, don't they?
And no.
Right, we're gonna have to get one of those big sharpeners, aren't we? Yeah, like the library has.
I'm a man.
Yeah, and Joe, he's recovering. Look at this. Can we see it?
Better.
It is looking so much better. Put your chin up.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my goodness. So we think that he might have wiped out on his bike. He was outside and Peter was outside with him, and he came in and he said, "Mom, Joe's crying and he has blood on him." So, but Joe can't seem to tell me what happened, and I asked him lots of questions, but so it was pretty bad, but it's recovering nicely. And Skippy, I know. You're recovering nice, aren't you?
Yeah, this. Also, what I think
And what do you think?
He did it is he was running up the little gravel hill, and he fell. And he landed right on the top.
Oh, on his bike or running?
Running.
So you think he was running on the gravel? Yeah, definitely gravel. It was definitely gravel. Yeah, lots of rocks. So anyways, but you're healing up nice. All right, so we're just going to come over here and mark off math with Peter, because I can't do this left-handed. We're going to mark off math with Peter, and I'm going to move on. Let's see, I'm probably going to move on to Joseph next. For a lot of extra practice, we're now working through the Bob books. We have kind of been giving All About Reading a little bit of a break here and trying to do some review. So this is a lot easier than where we were with the All About Reading level, but Joe just needed lots of practice here. So we've been working through the Bob books this spring, and that's been going kind of nice. Right? So are you going to read to me? I'll hold on to your notebook, and I'll hold on to your pencil. You can use that when you're done, okay?
No, I am under the stove. Put the camera.
You want it right here?
Yeah. Piggy.
Remember, it's with a P at the end.
Pig.
Not a G, a P.
Pig.
Pip.
Pip.
There you go, Pip.
Hey, was a piggy.
Good job.
I got a car jumping. Oh, almost done.
Yeah, almost done. Stay focused.
Okay.
Keep reading. That's That's a lot of coughs. Keep reading.
Pib had a big car. Bog was a dog. Neither a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. No, we really broke.
It is really broke. Mm-hmm. Read the words on the pages, please.
Tip this.
Read the words on the pages.
Pig.
Let's read this word again. There's an O in there.
Pog.
Yeah, pog.
Pog had a red car. Pog won into Pip.
Good job. We'll do your spelling as soon as we finish this book. So why don't you work on practicing the words behind the review, okay, so that you have those all practiced up. So some of the things that I needed to do with the kids, I finished up for school here. Amber and Sam are still working on all of like their own kinds of things that they don't need me for, but I just thought I would mention to you guys something that I like to do. I don't do it all the time, but I do like to do this, and that is to get my kids to eat their veggies. I found that one of the best ways is to just have vegetables ready to go, and I don't have a very big variety right now. We're getting to the end of the month. This is everything that is left, like this, and this is actually left from my once a month haul. These things I just picked up, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 days ago, something like that. Whenever that was, I did my mid-month haul, and yeah, there isn't much left. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all this stuff sliced up and put into the container. And if I leave this sitting out on the counter here, I know that as people come by, they will eat it up. If I put out some ranch, they'll probably dip the celery, and then also I'll throw out some peanut butter. And it's just a way to get the kids to eat the veggies. I don't really care if they eat them during mealtime or if they eat them at any other time of the day, but just to get them to eat it is really the goal. So that's what, and it also helps me too. I mean, because if the vegetables are cut up and ready to go, I'm going to eat these. And I'm not going to want to reach for things like the rhubarb nut bread that I made this weekend, and the rhubarb dessert that I made, and the Girl Scout cookies that my mom sent home with me. So this is just a way to, just a way to get us to eat up those veggies. I got that done, and I'm going to call the kids in just a little bit to have some snacks. I'm already snacking, as you can probably tell. My mouth is full. I'm just going to start working down my list here again. So breakfast dishes did get done. I got that done. Peter already cleaned his room. Let's see, the patio door needs to be washed. Bathroom 1 has to be swept and the floor washed. So yeah, I think I'm just going to work on some of those things, and then it'll be lunchtime already. What did I say? They would be out here scarfing them down as soon as I got them cut up. Wow, Joe, you must like those, huh?
Yum.
What?
Yummy.
Yummy. How about you, Maria? What are you going for first?
Cucumbers.
Everybody goes for the cucumbers first.
Color.
Don't talk with your mouth full right now.
Carrots.
You like carrots too?
Such celery.
Yes, and the celery. And what are these here? Do you know what those are?
Veggies.
Veggies, yep. Do you know what they're called?
Peanut covers.
They're called green peppers. I just got out all the leftovers. You can see everything in the back there. We have all kinds of leftovers from over the weekend, and even from like Friday and stuff like that. Yes. Okay. And I was just thinking about something because I was just about to wash up this Ziploc bag, and I get a lot of questions like just out and about in real life, and then I've also got questions and comments regarding how do you afford a large family. And oftentimes that's kind of a hard question to answer because I'm not really sure in the sense there isn't like one thing. There isn't just one good answer. But one thing it does come down to is the small things. And so I'm just going to do what I do best, and that is to reuse. Just wait, Joe. We'll warm that up in a second. So I'm just washing out the Ziploc bag. This just had a green pepper in it. So I just put a little squirt of Dawn dish soap in it. Okay, listen to me. I put a little Dawn dish soap in here, and then I just rub it and rinse it out. And I have this handy dandy. Oh, Joe's mad at me because I wouldn't let him tie into the lunch right now. So I have this handy dandy little hanger here in the kitchen, and as you can see, this one is dry and this one is dry, so I'll put those back in my drawer. And I will replace it with a new wet bag. So I just hang the bags up here to dry, and I know that just seems like such a little tiny tip, but it really does come down to the small things. Later today I'm actually going to trim my hair. That's why I just threw it up in this clip today, and I'm not tooting my horn or anything like that with this statement, but I have not been to a hair salon other than to get my hair styled for the wedding since, well, Maria was born in 2013. I want to say it was either 2012 or 2013 might have been the last time I've had my hair cut. And even then, it would be like once a year. I cut my own hair. I have Warren trim my hair. Amber's trimmed my hair before. It really comes down to those small things. That's how we afford a large family, is just doing all those little things or not doing the little things. So it's not rocket science, guys. It's just all the little things. As you can see, we don't throw out leftovers. If at all possible, we use them up. And I try to suit. Where's my suit?
The pants and suit.
Joe's wondering where my super suit is. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys, and it just gives you kind of something to think about. Sam, I want you to come look at the list and pick something to do. What you gonna do?
What's Chores by TV? Oh.
That's something Amber. Oh, it looks like she did it. Cross it off.
What's American
Americana decor? I just have a few things I want to put up. I've got a little quilt and stuff I'm going to do. That's probably something that I'll do.
Wait.
Spelling with Sam's done.
Yep, that is done too. You can't do lunch dishes yet because there aren't any supper dishes you can't do yet. Patio door can be washed inside and out. Just a second, Joe.
Don't I have to do my regular job? The vacuum? Sweet.
Yeah, that's right here. Family jobs. Amber, Sam, Joseph, Peter, Maria. You can cross off Jay because Joe did his laundry. So Amber and Sam have to do the sweeping. But what are you going to pick?
I'll fold towels.
Okay, you fold towels. There may be more because it all has to be done before the day is done. But start with that. Thank you. Okay, Joe's over here. He wants these. Oh, you did take the lid off. Good job. Let's put the paper towel on top though. Yep. Close it. Hit the express button once.
No, I can't.
You can.
Do a suit.
Press it.
There you go. Nice job.
Thanks.
Right, so it is afternoon now. You're going to have to ask Amber what else you need.
We have avocados, onions, tomatoes.
We don't have a jalapeno.
No, so we're just going to skip that.
Cilantro.
We're making guacamole.
Aren't you lucky? You're making guacamole with Amber. She's going to use the recipe from the Pioneer Woman cookbook, which starts with pico, and then you add that to the avocados. These avocados feel a little bit firm. You guys will warm them up. You guys will figure it out. So I have to take Sam to violin. Do you know where Joe is?
Outside.
Wait.
Oh, good, because we're going to take Joe with us. We're going to take Joe with us.
I got it. I can't find my sunglasses.
They're probably in that 4th of July basket on the green hutch.
Amber,
I'm pretty sure that's where they are. So Amber's going to be doing the cooking with the little kids. They're going to have a ball. I know, I'm taking Joe with me. They're going to have a ball doing that. She was just in the hot tub with them. She gets like an award. Are you on the screen? Should she get an award? The Big Sister Award today? First she's hot tubbing it with them, then she's making pico de gallo and guacamole.
Don't
We
eat
have
all
really
that. I
good
want some
chips.
way back.
Don't eat all those chips.
I know.
All right, we're gonna go and you know what we're gonna do, Peter? Guess what I'm gonna do?
What? Oh, yeah! Get the soda from 4.
I'm gonna get soda so we can have
Rhubarb slush!
rhubarb slush. This is gonna be a great afternoon.
Yes, a great.
A great afternoon. Okay, we'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
So we're back from violin now, and we were just eating some of that pico de gallo that Amber had made. It's really, really good. She couldn't do the full guacamole because the, what do you call it, the avocados, they weren't ripe. So she's got those in a paper bag, and if I can keep my hands off the pico de gallo, then we'll actually probably make that tomorrow. So I'm out in the truck here. Warren is getting some oil. He has to put some oil in an irrigation engine or something. I could be wrong about that, but what's the oil for?
I just got to top off the irrigation engines.
Oh, okay.
They're just from running night after night. They use just a little bit. So.
Okay. So just gonna go and go do that. Where's Joe?
Right there.
Okay. What did he just throw?
He's got a foam ball that he's throwing.
Right behind.
I see. He'll move. He'll move.
We're really better parents in real life.
I'm backing up slow. He'll move.
Whoa.
See, I put the gravel down here because I had to.
Oh, right there. Yep.
Had to fill in on the sides.
I see.
So, just give me a minute.
Yep. That structure there for the pump house, last year he actually welded that all together, and then over the winter had just put some tarps on it to keep out the snow and everything, which of course the wind throughout the winter just shredded the tarps. But just last week or the week before, he ordered steel roofing. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was all called, but and I don't know if it's just called steel roofing, but anyway, it's just those big sheets of steel. So he ordered that, and he's going to be putting that on, but I don't know when. Everything has its time, so he's just, looks like he's just adding a little bit of oil.
I only had a half a quart in there, so it might need more than that.
I can't believe what a nice day it turned out to be.
Yeah.
It was so cold this morning, and then, like for a long time, almost till lunch, it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like, wham, just sun and heat and...
I gotta grab that other quart.
Okay. So this is kind of interesting. It's kind of a survival of the fittest moment. So robin had built a nest right on top of the irrigation engine.
It was right here.
Nope. Where was it?
I built it right between the top of the valve cover, and it was intertwined into the serpentine belt, so when I started last night, I couldn't leave it there.
Right,
I
of
mean,
course.
when I-
If you started it, it would have just... Pew.
And it would have wrecked the nest, but
Yep.
worse for me is it could have caused the serpentine belt to jump off the pulley,
Right, exactly.
which would be very bad in the middle of the night.
So he just lifted it and set it over here, and of course what do you think happened as far as the eggs? I mean, because the eggs were whole when you set it here, right?
Yeah.
Do you think some predator came, or?
I think probably there's a lot of birds that go after eggs.
Yeah, could have been another bird or something, but I mean, maybe she'll think twice about where she builds a nest next time, honestly.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
So the kids have totally been into bringing out like a little boombox kind of radio, playing it at top volume. So that's what you're hearing. But Joe's over here hanging out in the sandbox.
Yep.
It's not really a box, it's a big sand pile, right?
Yep.
I love all your digging. Look at you. Super cool. So I had mentioned to you guys before that I was going to be cutting my own hair, and that's kind of stemmed from the idea that one of the ways to afford a large family, or at least how we afford our large family, is it's really all about the small things. It's rarely the big things. It's about just kind of deciding what's important to you and then spending money in those areas and trying to find the areas that might not be quite so important to you. Yeah, so we have a hair clipper, and that has saved us tons and tons of money over the years. I cut all the boys' hair, and I was not always good at it. I think that it's taken a long, long time, but I have gotten much better at it, and just much better at knowing what it is that looks good on each person too. So anyway, I also cut my own hair, and today I am going to cut in some layers because it has been a while. Alright, so tomorrow I'll really know if I like how this turned out after I wash it and everything, but there it is. There is the hair. And so far, I'm definitely liking the fresh edge along the bottom here. I kind of like that fresh edge. So anyway, just all I'm trying to say here is that really just comes down to the small things. And it makes me think about clothing too. So one of the things, and I get this question a lot too about buying clothes and how we purchase clothes and things like that for our kids. Definitely when they're little, I put on them pretty much whatever they find comfortable, because they don't really care about the cost of their clothes when they're little. And so I try to get their clothes as cheap as possible, 25 cents at garage sales as often as I can. Like, just take for example Maria, she loves to wear leggings with little dresses or long shirts. So every time I stop at a garage sale or I stop at Goodwill, I always scour through the little girl like leggings in her size and a size up, and I'm always looking for the half off color. And at garage sales, I'm always looking for 25-cent leggings because that's what she likes. And I figure, why spend even the $4 at Walmart if I can get them for a quarter? Because she's going to get little holes in them anyway, and it's just a lot cheaper. And then that frees up money for the teenagers, because when they get to be teens, they definitely have a stronger opinion about their clothing, and that's when we like to give some opportunities to be able to spend a little bit more on their clothes. Not all the time. We still hit up the garage sales. We still hit up Goodwill, just to kind of say, hey, look, you know, you never know. Not like that's the only place, but you never know. Sometimes you find some really good buys there, but then it also frees up some money to spend at some place like Maurice's or whatever place it happens to be that they're kind of into at the moment. So hope some of those tips help you guys. Tonight's super easy supper. It's going to be pizza because all my planning and everything, just I forgot to take out the steak, which is what we were supposed to have tonight, so we'll actually end up doing that tomorrow night. And that's going to be it. I'm going to say good evening to all of you guys, and thanks a lot for hanging out again. So remember to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you next time. Bye.